Hey everyone, in this video we're counting down the 30 best strategy games to play in 2025. From classic games to modern ones, let's get into it. Command and Conquer General Zero Hour is a legendary RTS expansion. Instead of the exaggerated story style from earlier games, it offers a more serious and modern warfare setting with USA, China, and the GLA at war. As a real-time strategy game, Zero Hour builds on the foundation of base building and resource management, but introduces asymmetric factions. With each unique units and powerful super weapons, the gameplay focuses on strategic planning, efficient resource control, and countering specialized enemy generals, making every match a complex tactical challenge. Every strategy fan should give this game a try. Don't miss out.
Position secure.
Warhammer 40k Dawn of War is a legendary RTS that brought the grimdark Warhammer 40k universe to life. With intense base building, large-scale battles, and iconic factions, it became a genre benchmark in 2004. Unlike Dawn of War 3, which upsets fans with mobile-like mechanics and cartoonish visuals, the original stayed faithful to the setting. Maps felt like real war zone. Unit interactions were tactical, and no hero unit stole the spotlight. Where Dawn of War 3 chased trends, Dawn of War 1 delivered a timeless experience, still beloved by Warhammer fans and strategy gamers today.
And catastrophic civilian casualties.
StarCraft II is a modern RTS classic that still holds up strong in 2025. With refined faction balance, fast matchmaking, and years of competitive polish, it offers one of the most precise and demanding strategic experience ever made. Whether you prefer ranked 1v1 or co-op missions, there is a solid community keeping the game alive even if Blizzard itself has stepped away. ESL continues to support the pro scene and the game remains free to play. New players should brace for a rough start, but once the matchmaking settles, the depth and satisfaction are unmatched. Still haven't played it? Install it now. You're missing the cornerstones of RTS history. Company of Heroes 2 stands out as a refined World War II real-time strategy game. Known for its tactical depth and carefully balanced gameplay, it offers familiar mechanics, a strong focus on unit positioning, and the effective use of weapon teams to control the battlefield. Backed by an active, experienced community, the game has a well-established meta that rewards thoughtful planning and precise execution. For players who value strategic warfare grounded in historical scenarios, Company of Heroes 2 remains a top choice even years after its release. Civ Player's Civilization VI is a landmark for its strategy game praised for its deep yet accessible gameplay. Released in 2016, it features vibrant visuals, district-based city planning, and multiple victory paths like science, culture, and military. Expansion introduced systems like loyalty and natural disasters, boosting replayability. Compared to Civilization VII, which brings bold changes, Civ 6 is loved for its complexity and depth. While Civ 7 streamlines mechanics, some feel it loses the richness that made Civ 6 a classic. For balanced and engaging strategy, Civilization 6 remains a top choice. Stellaris is a grand strategy game set in space where you explore galaxies, build empires, and engage in a deep diplomacy and warfare. Its fast scope lets you craft endless stories among the stars. Many players take breaks, but always return. It's that addictive. While the learning curve is steep, the tutorial helps a lot. Expansions like Utopia, Apocalypse, and Federations add depth, but even the base game offers a rich, rewarding experience. If you haven't played it yet, get ready to lose hours, maybe days. Just don't say I didn't warn you. XCOM 2 is a top-tier turn-based strategy game where you command a squad of soldiers fighting back against an alien occupation. Each decision matters, from building your base to positioning your troops on the battlefield. Your soldiers grow stronger over time, but one mistake can make them permanently killed. It's tense, brutal, and incredibly rewarding. This game addictive. You will keep saying just one more mission until it's 3 a.m. Tons of community modes and replayability. Try the base game first, but trust me, War of the Chosen is where it truly shines.
Got it covered!
Hearts of Iron 4 is the ultimate grand strategy game for anyone fascinated by World War II. As the leader of a nation during the 1930s to 40s, you'll command armies, manage resources, and rewrite history. It's beginner-friendly on the surface but hides an incredibly deep and complex system for those ready to dive in. While the base game is a bit bare, mods and DLC expand it into a blown masterpiece. Just be mindful of Paradox DLC's pricing. Still, if you love strategy, this is a must-have. Warning, your free time might declare war on you. Battle Brothers is a brutal squad-based RPG that blends the grit of Mount and Blade with the despair of Darkest Dungeon. You lead a band of mercenaries in a gritty, low-fantasy world where poor planning means permanent death. Every battle is punishing, every victory hard-earned. It looks simple but hides a deep and ruthless tactical core. RNG can ruin your best fighters, but that's the best part of the thrill. If you enjoy challenge, permadeath, and managing doomed souls for coin, this hidden gem is ready to ruin your day in the best way possible. Into the Breach is what happens when chess gets invaded by aliens. From the creators of FTL, this compact turn-based tactic game gives you full info, so when things go wrong, you've got no one to blame but yourself. Every turn is a puzzle, every move a brain workout. Sessions can last 5 minutes or an hour, perfect for a quick play or deep obsession. With sharp pixel art, endless replayability, and zero RNG nonsense, it's a strategy gem that will make you miss dinner, bedtime, and probably your alarm. Age of Empires II Definitive Edition is a remaster of a legend, and it absolutely delivers. This real-time strategy classic still holds up decades later, thanks to sharp visual, a remastered soundtrack, and an insane amount of content. With dozens of civilizations, tons of campaigns, and a still thriving multiplayer scene, it's hard to put down. Whether you're clashing online or just messing around against bots on a massive maps with unlimited resources, it's always fun. Sure, unit pathfinding can be clunky at times, but that's a small price to pay for such a timeless gem, an all-time favorite. Anno 1800 is a brilliant city builder and arguably the best in the Anno series. With beautiful visuals, immersive audio, and a deep economic system, it hooks you fast. From detailed production chains to switching ship skins or diving into first-person mode, there's always something to explore. The base game stands strong, but the core DLCs add massive value. Downside? Shallow combat, pricey DLCs, and the dreaded outplay DRM. But if you are into complex, satisfying city building with stunning detail, this game devour your hours. Just maybe wait for a sale unless you own an oil field. Factorio is a game about building and managing a massive factory from scratch. You will mine resources, craft items, and automate production chain to keep everything running smoothly. It's not about flashy action, but the deep satisfaction of solving problems and making things work efficiently. Take your time rushing, only cause headache later. The game starts simple but quickly becomes a complex challenge as your factory grows. If you enjoy planning, organizing, and watching systems come to life, this one's a must play. Crusader Kings 3 is an amazing grand strategy and RPG hybrid with deep, unique gameplay that offers hundreds of hours of fun. You manage medieval dynasty with complex systems and lots of role-playing. The game gets better with many DLCs, though they can be pricey and sometimes make the game easier than it should be. Performance can lag in late game, especially with large dynasties, and crashes still happen occasionally. Still, if you love deep strategy and history, it's a must try. Just be prepared for some bugs and long load times.
Right away, sir. Acknowledged. Not a problem.
Reinforcements have
Command and Conquer Remastered Collection is a bit tricky to review because it has two main audience. Longtime fans wanting to relive classic moments and new players discovering it for the first time. For old school players, it's exactly what you remember, Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert, but polished with crisp high-res graphics, improved sound, and tons of extra content like expansion mission and behind-the-scenes footage. For new players, it might feel a little dated compared to the modern RTS games, but it's a great way to experience the roots of the genre. Love strategy? Curious about RTS history? This is where it all began. Don't miss it.
building.
I need to be sneaky about this.
Desperados III is a brilliant real-time tactics game that blends stealth and Wild West action into one of the most polished experiences in the genre. With unique characters, synchronized takedowns, and clever map design, every mission feels like solving a deadly puzzle. The 360-degree camera and action planning tools give you full control, letting you execute perfect ambushes with style. It's both fun and challenging, never repetitive even after 50+ hours. A must-play for tactics fans and a bittersweet farewell to Mimimi games. Don't let this hidden gem slip by.
No need to get bloody.
Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition is a triumphant return to a classic real-time strategy, blending nostalgic gameplay with modern visual and refined mechanics. It captures the spirit of the legendary franchise while keeping things fresh. Civilizations are well balanced and unique, and the historical campaigns are both educational and immersive. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer, the game offers a deep, polished RTS experience with thrilling multiplayer and a strong community. If you love building empires and commanding armies, this one belongs in your library. Total Warhammer 3 is the ultimate blend of massive strategy and fantasy chaos. With over 100 unique lords, each bringing distinct mechanics, voice acting, and playstyles, the variety is insane. Battles are deep and tactical, packed with magic and monstrous units that feel straight out of Warhammer lore. Whether you're playing solo or with friends, the campaign is thrilling ride. After a rough launch, most issues are now fixed, making this a must-play, especially if you own the full trilogy. For strategy fans and Warhammer lovers, this one's legendary.
Blighted breath!
Farthest Frontier is a solid city builder that blends survival and strategy in a satisfying way. You manage food, defense, and town growth while dealing with random challenges like bandit attacks and harsh weather. The game runs well, even with large populations, and recent updates plus mod support make it even better. Sound design is relaxing, and the gameplay feels rewarding once you learn the mechanics. It's like Banish, but deeper and more refined. If you enjoy planning, managing, and watching your town grow, this game is absolutely worth your time. Diplomacy is not an option. Takes the base building of Age of Empires and turns it into a brutal tower defense survival. You're not fighting another player. You're holding off a massive waves of enemies while managing limited resources and completing missions objectives. The campaign has branching storylines and sandbox mode for more flexibility. But be warned, even the easiest difficulty is extremely challenging. You will need tight micromanagement and smart building placement to survive. It's tough, unforgiving, but also incredibly satisfying once you start mastering it. If you love strategy under pressure, this one's for you.
Our fortification.
Age of Mythology Retold brings the legendary RTS back with a divine upgrade. From the creator of Age of Empires, this version blends classic gameplay with modern visuals and smoother mechanics. You will command armies, summon gods, and unleash mythical beasts in epic battle across ancient Greece, Egypt, and Norse lands. Whether you're reliving the glory days or diving in for the first time, Retold feels both fresh and familiar. The campaign is surprisingly good, the nostalgia hits hard, and yes, it's absolutely worth your time. If you love Age of Empires and fantasy creature, this one is must try.
Tempest's main army has returned.
Manor Lords is a stunning blend of city building and real-time strategy that feels refreshingly unique. You manage your town's growth, micromanagement resources, and watch villagers carry out tasks in a beautifully detailed medieval world. RTS-style formation add depth to combat, but real magic is in building slowly, thoughtfully, and with care. It's not a game you rush, it rewards patience and precision. If you enjoy immersive strategy and want to lose yourself in the rise of the handcrafted settlements, this is one of the best titles to do it with. Frostpunk 2 takes a bold new direction from the original, expanding the scale while keeping the heart of tough moral choices and survival intact. While some fans expected a copy of the first game, what they got instead is a deeper, broader city management experience with a fresh narrative. It's no longer just about surviving the cold, it's about leading a society through a political, social, and ethical challenges in a dying world. Don't expect more of the same, expect evolution. If you give it a real shot, this game just might win you over.
Shut up and listen to the chief.
WARNO is one of the most realistic modern warfare strategy games out there. It puts you in command of Cold War era NATO or Warsaw Pact forces in large-scale battles. You will deploy units, manage logistics, call in air support, and make a real-time decision that feel like actual military command. The game is very detailed, with over 600 units from tanks to helicopters. Each move matters, and the wrong one could cost you the entire match. It's not easy to master, but if you love military strategy, WARNO is definitely worth your time.
Ryan, get
Chains of Freedom is a turn-based tactical RPG set in a bleak post-apocalyptic world. Unlike big-budget games like XCOM, it carved its own path with unique mechanics, gritty visuals, and story full of tension and surprises. While it's not perfect, expect limited turns and tough enemy reinforcements, it offers solid gameplay, balanced weapon, and a rewarding challenge. It's a great pick if you're craving tactical action without the AAA price tag. For strategy fans looking for something different, this one's worth checking out, especially during a sale.
That's gotta hurt.
Foundation is a peaceful medieval city builder that teaches the grit of organic growth and stunning visual. Think settlers meet modern mechanics. It's highly addictive with rewarding progression and just the right dose of challenge. Perfect for casual players who love building, optimizing, and watching their towns come to life. While it has a few glitches and GPU-hungry shadows, the overall experience is smooth, relaxing, and satisfying. If you want a city builder that feels alive, immersive, and endlessly replayable, Foundation is an absolute gem you shouldn't miss. Commandos Origins is a real-time tactics game set during World War II where you lead a team of 6 specialists on a dangerous missions behind enemy lines. It's all about stealth, strategy, and creative problem solving, sneak past guards, silently eliminate foes, or cause distraction like fake accidents. Each commando has unique abilities that you must master to succeed. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game features stunning visuals and a modernized interface. Plus, for the first time ever, you can play cooperatively with a friend. If you love tactical stealth games and World War II history, this is a must-play.
Stay clear.
Greed and Valor 1949 is a diesel-punk tactics game set in an alternate World War II, where you command a squad of cool mechs against Axis forces. Battles are fast-paced and strategic, with unique bosses and maps featuring special effects. The visuals stand out compared to similar games, and the roguelike elements add variety with new builds every run. Controls take some getting used to, but the gameplay is solid and addictive. While replayability is limited, mech customization and tactical positioning keep it engaging. A great pick for fans of tactical RTS and dieselpunk themes.
Show me the foe.
Kaiserpunk mixes Anno, Hearts of Iron, and Frostpunk into a gritty, alternate history city builder with deep nation management. You balance a complex industrial economy, run factories, manage front lines, and navigate politics, all wrapped in a moody dieselpunk atmosphere. The visuals are stunning, especially when your city lights up at night. It's packed with features like immigration, warfare, diplomacy, and tech trees, offering huge replay value. The learning curve is steep, and the UI can be dense, but if you enjoy complex, challenging strategy games, Kaiserpunk is definitely worth diving into.
Affirmative! Paratroopers incoming!
Finally, we have come to the last game on the list, and in my opinion, the best among the latest strategy release. Tempest Rising is heavily inspired by classic Command and Conquer games featuring familiar base building mechanics and authentic weapon counter systems. You will find elements like Construction Yard and the iconic CNC sidebar UI that instantly bring back the golden era of RTS. The gameplay is solid, with satisfying micro and macro management, though it lacks a vehicle reverse command. The story feels a bit shallow, and the characters are somewhat cliché, but the strong gameplay and nostalgic vibe make it worth playing. For fans of CNC and classic RTS, Tempest Rising offers a fresh hope to revive the genre.
Upgraded.
No problem.
So that's it for the list. I hope it can help you find good games to buy and play. If you enjoy this, please support the channel to help it grow. And if your favorite game wasn't mentioned, feel free to drop it in the comments. See ya!